welcome to my channel. I'm back. This is my second video, so this is all new to me, but I wanted to show you my seat belts that I installed. This is the reason why I decided to make my own videos about my car, because I couldn't find anything. Well, I did find a couple of videos, but nothing about how to drill a hole down to in the floor of the car, because I didn't have existing holes. I don't know if it was because my Volkswagen just wasn't manufactured with holes there, or if for some reason they just something had changed in the car. But I don't think they're new floorboards at all, because they're rusted, and so there's no way I would think that they would be changed and then they would be rusted. So anyway, this is my video to show you what I did. I'm not an expert, but everything I installed seems to work really well. And originally the seat belts were attached to the seats and not the actual floorboard, so it was a dangerous situation. And I have my son driving in the car with me, and then also for my safety, I don't want to, go through a windshield or anything. So this is my video on what I did, because I already installed them. See, they're already here. They're already there. And I'm just going to show you what I did, so you have a reference, if anything. If you have a 1963 or anything under a 1966, this will give you some information, or at least help you out if you have the same issue I had in trying to figure out where to put the holes in the floorboard, or if I needed to put holes. I went with a 2-point seat belt. So I wanted to do the adjustable seat belt, the 3-point, but for now I'm not that courageous yet. So maybe in the future, if it's something that I feel like I really want, I can do. I think. But anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before I show you, or even after this video, if you like what you're seeing. Hit the subscribe button, tell me comments if you're interested in knowing more details. I would love to hear your feedback, or any kind of feedback. I'm a novice at this, like I've said before. I don't know what I'm doing. I've had help from my husband. My husband was the actual one that drilled the holes in the floorboard, because I was so nervous about it, putting a hole in the car. So he did do that for me, and everything else I did, but he helped me with the floorboard and putting the washer on underneath the car. So I just wanted to point that out and tell him thank you for that, because I was stalling on this. So anyway, don't worry. If you go by the directions I've given you, you can't fail that bad. But I do put a disclosure in that I'm not a mechanic, and I have no experience doing this. I'm just going by what I've seen from other people's videos, what I've seen from forums, what I've kind of logistically or read or figured out on my own. And feel free to come with me on the ride. Thank you. They look pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed with them. All 4 seat belts in. Now I can drive around safely and not feel like I'm going to go through the windshield. I did want the 3-point harness, but I decided to go with the 2-point for now, until I can see if that's an option for this car, because it was really unclear if I had to drill holes or here in the side column of the car or not. So they work pretty well. I'll tell you how I did it. So this was what inspired me to start videotaping my car journey, because I could not, for the life of me, find any videos on how to install the seat belts. And even in the forums, it was hard to find how to successfully install these. it just seemed very confusing because there were so many different opinions. And then also the biggest thing was that I didn't have holes on my floorboard for the seat belts at all, so I had to drill my own holes. I wish I would have taken a video of me drilling or having to drill them, but I think I do have photos somewhere, so I'll try to post those if I do. I had my husband actually drill the holes because I was terrified that I was going to really screw up the car. So he drilled the holes, but it wasn't really as hard as it was. I was making a bigger deal about it. So I'll get a measuring tape and measure how many inches, but it looks like it's about like about 5 inches here from the edge of the rail for the seat to the nut here, where in the hole that I drilled. So I'll probably try to show that later and see if I can give you more an accurate location. But it's right. I'm just showing you so you can see. Or maybe I'll show you this side so you can kind of get an idea. See the rail? There's that one like gutter or whatever that's called there, where the seat rail adheres to, or on the car, and you can see that the nut is in between the channel. That's it, the channel between the edge of the car and the seat rail. And then I had the existing bolts here. I mean the holes for the bolts here originally. And then with this seat, let's see if I can get this showing. I'll have to take out the seat, but I'll take out the seat in a little bit so you can see this. I really like the crust that they offer on JBugs, because I wanted to get the Wolfsburg seat belts. I just couldn't afford them for now, so I went with the JBugs for now. And they have this applique you can put on, and it looks pretty nice. I think it's a pretty easy latch. I'll tell you more about the parts I bought, but I also got 4 adapter plugs that went, the adapter plugs went into the well of the car, into this part here. I put adapter, I bought 4 adapter plugs, so one on each side of this, and then also the other adapter plugs went into the seat belts that went underneath. I don't know if I can see here. I can't see here. I'll have to pull the whole seat out, but I'll show you later. Now regarding the holes I drilled them under the seat. You're welcome to ask me questions online or on YouTube, and I'll answer you with any questions you have about drilling the holes. But so that's it there. There we go. There. I don't know if you can see it. See that hole? Oh, that's where I drilled it. There it is. That beaut. I was a little worried when I drilled these, because I don't know if you can see on the other side, it's all rusted. The pan, I'll show you on the other side. So the pan is rusted on the other side, so I was hoping that when I drilled the hole, it wouldn't crack the whole pan or it wouldn't fall out or something. So I could show you that side. Here's this side here. I'll get a measuring tape so I can get the exact measurements of where these holes went. But see how the floor pan's really gone there. But, I was able to do this. There's the hole. That floor pan's pretty busted. There's the hole. There's the washer and the nut and the hardware I got with the kit. So that came as all one kit. The nut on top here, the nut on the bottom, the bolt on the top, the nut on the bottom, and the washer. That was part of the hardware kit I got. So let's see if I can take out the seat. So just like these bolts that are in this column, the center column of the car, the same thing applied to these. I did not use an adapter because I already had the bolt, and I don't think you need an adapter for these, but I did use the adapter when I went to put these bolts in. So with these I needed to have the adapter. I'll show you a better shot later. But with these I used my original bolts, like I said, and that seemed to work fine. And I used the one, the plate that had a little bit of an angle to it. I don't know if you could see. Let's see. I don't know if you could see the plate. It has a little angled back part. The plate is angled up, so I use that one. And then I'll show you these. So I use these seatbelt parts for the center, and I use the ones with the latches for the side bolts. I will learn all the terms for all these special parts. Oh, there we go. Now you can really see this. So yeah, these are those other bolts. Now these I needed to use adapters. There were just holes. There were no seat belts in the back of this car when I acquired it, but I was able to use the adapters and screw them in just like I had done with the center column, which I had to use the adapters as well, and they worked really great. And it was nice because they were clean threads and they were brand new. So that's what I did for these. I can give you a better angle on this. Here's my patriotic 4th of July decor. I like this car because it's blue, so it makes it perfect for 4th of July to drive around the neighborhood in. There you go. Or Surf City in. We're very patriotic here. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if you have any more questions, but feel free to ask. I'll need to get a measuring tape and measure this here for you. Okay, everybody, so here is the exact measurements of how and where I put my bolt in. I screwed a hole right here at 4 inches from the end of the seat rail. This is the end of the seat rail here where my finger's at. Right when it ends, 4 inches, I drilled a hole. And that's where I put my bolt. So either if you're on the passenger side or this is the passenger side, but I did the same thing over on the driver's side. And then the channel, this is right in the channel. It's in the exact middle of the channel. And it is 1 inch from the channel, from the hump right here, 1 inch. So I don't know if you can see the edge of the channel there. This is 1 inch from the hub. You can see.
There's like a little down, like tweeze, it goes down and it goes back up a little.
Yeah. Okay. So it's about 1 inch from here to here as well. I'll show you. So 1 inch there. Another inch is where the divot goes down, so it's like right at 2 inches. So right in the center of that, which is a 1 inch on each side.
It's actually more kind of down a little.
Okay. So that's my son helping me. If you hear that, another nice sweet voice, and he's helping me. He's learning too. We're both learning, so figure he learned along the way too. So 4 inches there, and we are all good. It wasn't that hard. So I just want to say bye, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get something out of this video. I hope this helps you. Feel free to leave any questions, and if you like watching my content, please subscribe. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah.